of the switch. All you got to do is flip it and turn it on, and there comes the power. There comes the positiveness. There comes the creativeness. So that's what I had to focus on. You know, when we get into a mindset where you're thinking, well, I can't do that, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. You know, Henry Ford said, and I might be, I'm paraphrasing what Henry Ford said, but he said, well, if you think you can't, you can't. If you think you can, you can.
That's right.
So I had to start thinking like that.
That's interesting.
Stop making excuses.
That's interesting because the Ford dealership here in town actually has that quote in their showroom by Henry Ford, what you just mentioned. So you're absolutely right on that. So if you think you can't, you're right. You can't. If you think you can, you're right. I'm trying to think of the exact quote, but I think we both got a paraphrase.
Yeah.
Again, this is what some of the things that you were talking about. I was just thinking about, especially for me to get up in the morning. I don't always have the most positive mindset in the morning, but I shouldn't say force myself, but I have dedicated myself to a set schedule where I get up, and it forces me, in a sense, to be positive. And what I do is right now I'm reading through the book of Proverbs. So, there's 31 chapters in Proverbs, so you read one every day. And the other thing that I do, and something that just came to me, my kids know I love them. But what I'm doing every single day now, and they may get tired of it and saying, Dad, why are you doing this every day? Is I send them a Facebook message and say, good morning, I love you. And to me, that gets my mindset on, what am I doing this all for? And it's love. It's got to be love for me anyway. Everybody may have their own sense of motivation, but for me, it's love. A love for God, a love for my family, a love for what I'm doing, because I know that I'm helping people. I know that I'm making my part, this world, just a little bit better place to live in. And this is what I like about you, Tasha, is that I get that same sense from you, is that you want to help people. You want to help people that are going through life, that have a kind of a similar background that you have, people that are in poverty, people that are having a hard time just breaking that cycle, and to have that positive influence in their life is absolutely amazing. So thank you.
Thank you, Stevie. I'm grateful. I have come to a point in my life now that I'm 40. I'm in a new chapter in my life, and I've decided that it is going to be either no or yes. No's are not always bad.
That's right.
They're actually good, because when you get a no, it's for a reason. And of course, we want to always hear yes, but we won't always hear yes.
That's true.
So right now, I am in a place where I'm forcing myself. And I say force because I'm making myself, I practice it daily to put myself in a position to be uncomfortable. Because when you stepping out of your comfort zone, that is the most uncomfortable place to be.
It is.
It is definitely uncomfortable. And about a couple of months ago, I was sleeping, Stephen, and the Holy Spirit spoke to me so sweetly. He said, don't look at your life the way it is. Look at it the way you want it to be.
That's interesting, because there was a question that you wanted me to ask you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Right?
Yes. I see myself in 5 years, Stephen, traveling all over the world and ministering to young people.
Wow.
Specifically young people, because I love young people. And there are so many young people, and this is the truth, and I believe this so much in my heart. There are some young people that has never, ever heard their mom or their dad tell them, I love you, or that you are special. And I want to be the one, whoever God has assigned to my hands, to say that to that young person. I would love to be there to say that to them, and to just, hold them and to love them, give them, that love that they have not received, so that's where I see myself in 5 years, traveling all over the world, ministering to young people, and still doing the podcast, about breaking the cycle. And my son's name is Jeremiah. And he said to me this week, and he's been helping me with this podcast. And he told me, because I was going to call it Breaking the Cycle, but I changed it and said Break the Cycle. So when I was talking to him about it, he said, well, Mom, there's a difference between breaking the cycle and break the cycle. I said, really? I said, so explain that to me. He said, well, breaking the cycle means that you are in the process of breaking it, whatever it is that you need to break in your life. He said, when you break the cycle, he said, that means it's already done.
That's good.
My 11-year-old son said that to me. So I was like, what?
He's going to be a great guy. Keep him going, Tasha. Keep him going.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
So
listen, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, so that is where I will be in 5 years, ministering all over this world, all over this country, about the cycle, break the cycle. Right.
Yeah. What do you think? You've got a cape on. You're a super hero. So what is your superpower and why?
My superpower is my singing, Stephen. It's my singing. That helps me. It is my singing, praise and worship. That is my superpower, because when I am in a down place, because I'm not always up. You can't always be up all the time.
No, I agree with you.
When I'm in a down place, I sing a song that lifts my spirit, and that gives me power. I mean, I literally feel the power, and I feel super. I mean, I feel excellent. And
excellent.
I'm no longer in that down place.
Who or what inspires you?
Oh, man, Stephen, my mom. I love her so. I love my children so. I love them with all of my heart. I love my mom with all of my heart. Those three, they inspire me. When I see their faces in the spirit and I'm sleeping, it wakes me up. It wakes me up. They are my why. They inspire me. They are my why. Because my mom, she does not sugarcoat anything to me. She is old school.
Well, that's to tell the truth.
Yes, absolutely. She does not sugarcoat anything to me. She is a praying woman, and I love that about her. I mean, I believe that I'm the only person that I can say that I actually have my natural mother, and my natural mother is also my spiritual mother, because she prays for me every day, and she tells me the truth, and that is a blessing to me. And my children, they tell me the truth, because I raised them to tell the truth. I said, no matter what you think will hurt my feelings, if it's not right, even though I'm your parent, even though I'm your mother, if you see me doing something or saying something that's not right, I said, you have the right to come to me in respect and tell me that it's not right. I won't be upset, because I can't think just because I'm your mom that I can do and say anything in front of you or anybody else. I said, it doesn't work like that. So they inspire me. They inspire me. Yes.
Tasha, what would you tell if, say, for instance, I came to you and say, Tasha, I'm really struggling. What would you tell me?
You were kind of breaking up just a little bit.
Sorry about that. Yeah, we might have a little bit of a thing in the show here. What would you tell? Say, for instance, I came to you and say, Tasha, I'm struggling with finances. What would you tell me?
I would tell them, and this is the honest to God truth, because this was just told to me. I would tell them, I would ask them first, do they have a mind? They might look at me crazy. That's okay.
I'm looking at you crazy right now. No, I'm just kidding.
But I would ask them, do they have a mind? And they would probably hesitate and say, yeah. Okay, well, then that means you have an imagination. Now use it. That's what I would say to them. We don't realize how much power we hold in our imaginations. Our imagination.
So let me take that a step further. So, yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say.
Oh, no. So, yeah, so no, we were both waiting for us. So, you would say, well, use your mind. And I would say, all right, so tell me how I would use my mind in helping me to get out of this hole I am in financially.
Because your imagination, when you use your imagination, there's an idea that comes with that imagination. Like with me, I would have never known or never even realized or even guessed or thought that I would be doing a podcast that will bring me to a point where I won't ever, I don't worry about money now. Let me just make that clear for somebody out there that's listening. I don't have a problem with money now.
Okay.
I may have said that I'm breaking the cycle of poverty, but I wasn't necessarily speaking about money. I could have been speaking about the mentality.
Okay.
So I would tell that individual, first you have to change your mindset. Because if you don't believe that you deserve money, then you're not going to get it. It's not going to come to you.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
It's not going to come to you.
Tasha, we've got about 5 minutes left. So this is going to be Tasha Unplugged. So Tasha, what's your favorite meal? If you had, you're coming into a restaurant and say, listen, price is no object. I want my favorite meal. What is it?
Oh my gosh. My favorite meal is the Whiskey River barbecue burger at Red Robin.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Favorite movie?
Oh my goodness. I actually have two favorite movies. The first one is Uptown Saturday Night with Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier. And my second favorite movie is Mrs. Doubtfire with Robin Williams.
Oh my goodness. I think I've seen Mrs. Doubtfire about 10 times. My kids love it. We love it. It's just one of those, I guess you could call one of those classics. Yeah,
yes.
Definitely.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my. Favorite destination? If you could go any place in this world, where would you go?
Rome, Italy.
That's on my bucket list too. Very much so. Excellent. You're listening to High Performance Leadership. This is Coach on Fire, High Performance Leadership with Stephen Bryant, with my amazing guest tonight, Tasha Cole. And listen, Tasha, it's great to have you on the show tonight. I'm going to just give a couple things on how people can get in touch with you. Tasha, you're on Facebook at TC Knows Brand, TCKNOWSBRAND. And you do Facebook Lives quite often. Are you still doing them every day?
Yes, I have just started back doing them. I did one today, and I am going to continue it because I have a goal to reach, and that is 1,000 lives. So I am on my road to 1,000. All
right. Sounds good. You can find Tasha on Instagram at _TCKnows. A lot of times when I'm replying to you on Facebook, I'll put that hashtag TCKnows.
Yes.
And yeah, definitely. And be listening for Tasha's podcast called Break the Cycle. And do you know when kind of a launch date for that is?
That is coming up Labor Day weekend.
Wow, that's right around the corner.
Yes.
Excellent. That will be great to listen to. TC, it's been